Hello, welcome. Today, I want to talk to you about the difference between creating from the outside in versus the inside out. And that is a distinction that I have been experimenting with in the work I'm doing with Feminine Power. And this is really about how do you shift into becoming a master creator, how it is that you start to generate and connect from what is yearning to come forward through you, as opposed to the traditional ways that we've learned to work towards our goals or move towards our vision, which is usually from the outside in. So I'm going to explain a little bit about what that is and actually give you the experience of what it's like to create from these two different ways. So one from the outside in and the other one from the inside out. So typically, when you think about something that you want to create in your life, we've been taught to, put out an idea or a vision for what we want to create. And then we find ourselves from our logical minds trying to figure out what is the steps that we need to take, what is the plan that we need to put in place in order to get us there. So if we take a look at your business right now, and I ask you what it is that you want to create in your business, just take a moment to write down some of the things that you want for your business. And for some of you, that might be more money. For others, it might be more clients. It could be a new office space, more time for vacation. So just take a moment and just jot down a couple of things that come to mind when you think about what it is you want to create in your business. And now I want you to take a look at that list and just notice how you feel about it. So chances are that you're going to feel a certain sense of excitement or joy about the possibility of being able to create those things in your business. But you're also going to be feeling a sense of, here is this vision, here's these goals that I've set for myself out here. And now you're trying to figure out how it is that you're going to get there, right? There's this sense of like, okay, now I've got to figure out what's that going to look like. And it might even feel out of reach. It might even feel, too much of a hurdle to overcome. So there's this sense of being separate from the vision that you've put out there. That's what's called the outside in. That's about putting out an idea or a goal and then trying to devise a plan from your mind of how you're going to get there. Now I'm going to invite you to experiment with what's called the inside out approach. And this is, again, something that I've learned in Feminine Power and something that I've found to be profoundly powerful for my own life and how I am showing up in my work and in my business. And it's something that I'm really excited to share with you. So if you think about, if I ask you now to take a moment, maybe just close your eyes if that feels good for you right now, if you're in a place where you can do so, or just really tune into your body and just really get present with where you are right now. Get present in your body, get present with your breath, and just really tuning in to you right now. And then I'm going to ask you to consider, when it comes to your business, what is it that you most want to experience right now? And tuning into what comes up for you, not from your head, but what is sensing into what is that yearning that you have inside of you? What is it that you most want to experience right now? And for some of you, that might be more freedom, more ease, more flow, more abundance, really just connecting into what it is that you most want to experience right now. And then I'm going to invite you to consider, what is it that you most want to express right now? What do you most feel called to express right now? And again, tuning into what is the yearnings that you're feeling? What is coming from inside of you? Is it that you want to share, your message more powerfully? Is it that you want to create some sort of offer that's going to allow you to really share your gifts more powerfully with the people that you work with? Is it that you want to be more visible in your expression? So you want to be in a place where you can either speak on a stage or have more podcast interviews, or just really, what is it that you're yearning to express right now? What is the message, the things that are most top of mind for you that you want to share right now? And connecting to that. And then I'm going to invite you to consider, what is it that you most want to create right now? And that could be similar to what it is you want to experience, or you can find that you're sensing into something else. What do you most want to create? Is it a community? Is it more connection? Is it a new offer? Is it, an event, a retreat? What are you most feeling called to create right now? What is wanting to come through you? And finally, what do you most want to contribute right now? What do you sense is the impact that you're here to make right now? What do you most want to contribute? Is there a specific cause you want to be working towards right now? Is it just that you want to create a safe space for people to gather? Is it that you want to help, others heal? What is it that you're most feeling a yearning to contribute? And when you think of these 4 questions, what do you most want to experience? What do you most want to express? What do you most want to create? And what do you most want to contribute? You're really tuning into what it is that's already in potential inside of you. You are already all of these things. And now it's about the process of bringing them out into the world. This is the process of creating from the inside out. And when you're tuning into what it is that you most want to create or express or experience in this moment, you can then sense into what are the next steps for you to do that. What are the next steps that you can take that are going to support you in moving towards that? You feel a sense of connection to that which you want to bring forward. It's no longer this sense of, here's this thing outside of me that I have to figure out a plan to work towards. It's, here's this thing inside of me, this thing that I already am, these ideas, these contributions that I already have, that I'm already feeling the potential inside of me. And it's now about, finding the ways that I can bring them forward. So there is still going to be a need for you to take action. There is still going to be a need for you to, potentially create a plan, but it's coming from the inside. It's coming from the yearnings that are in potential right now. And I talked a little bit about this in my newsletter this past week around, tuning into what's most in season for you. I'll share a little bit more about that later this week. But for now, I just wanted to help you connect to notice the distinction. I'd love to know, as you go through this exercise, what's come up for you, if you've noticed any kind of shift, and noticing what the difference between creating from the outside in and the inside out, and sensing into what's the difference there. What's come up for you when you create that shift inside of you. I'd love to know if you want to share in the comments. I would love to know what comes up for you when you shift into this inside out way of creating. And also, I just wanted to mention that for those of you that are looking to learn how to shift into creating from the inside out, learning how to step into your power as a creator, connecting with the wisdom that's already inside of you, and creating from that place of power and potential, I'm currently inviting just a small number of people to work with me one-on-one as part of my work towards getting certified in feminine power. So I'm in the process of getting certified as a feminine power coach. And part of that requires that I complete 50 hours of coaching. So I'm inviting just a select group of women who are interested in exploring and experiencing the power of feminine power coaching and are interested in working with me. I'm offering it at a very reduced rate because it is part of my certification process. So if that's something you're interested in, I'm going to invite you to book a 45-minute free, no obligation discovery call. At the very least, we'll be able to talk through where you're at with your business right now and what are you most yearning to create. And I can give you some ideas for how to move forward in that direction. And if it makes sense and you're interested, we can discuss what it would be like to work together. So if that's of interest to you, I'd love for you to book your 45-minute discovery call with me. I'll drop the links in the comments below. But just really just tuning into this inside out process of creation, share with me what's come up for you. What are you most yearning to experience? What are you most yearning to express, to create, and to contribute? And I'd love to hear from you. So please let me know in the comments below. Have an awesome day. Bye.